A private Airbnb Geodesic dome overlooking stunning views of Coal Lake, providing access to kayaking, a pickleball court, a Keurig machine, and having its own outdoor private washroom with running water. Need I say more? We're giving you our review and tour of this geodesic dome that we stayed in for 3 nights in mid-June, which you can book through Airbnb on your next glamping vacation when you come to Alberta, Canada. There will be a future video on what you can do in and around this geodesic dome. Let's go! Welcome to Redoing Life, a channel that encourages and empowers you to recognize you are the agent of change in your life and to start changing. Located on private property, this dome is between Coal Lake and Pipestone Creek conservation lands. The most exclusive and outstanding feature of this dome is that it's perched up on this hill with unobstructed and prime views overlooking Coal Lake, which is amazing as I personally didn't know that we have access to this in central Alberta, the middle of the prairies, providing the opportunity to become mindful, watching the activity on the lake and the surrounding diverse lake ecosystem. The dome is very private as there are no other accommodations nearby. The private property is owned by Bob Affleck, as he does live on the property and is about a 2-minute drive from the dome. He will be your on-site co-host who will greet you when you arrive and help you during your actual stay if you require help. You will be provided his cell phone number closer to check-in so you can keep in touch with him if you require his help or have questions. He is very kind and responsive. Meanwhile, Kirsten is the other co-host you will work with during the Airbnb booking and questions process. Big shout out to Bob Affleck for the wonderful and aesthetically pleasing landscaping of the dome area to the pickleball court. Let's head inside. From the entrance here, we're gonna head onto our right, and we have like a trunk here, and inside they have extra blankets if you get cold in the dome. The electric fireplace that if you want the light show, you can get the light show. If you want the heat, it's also a heater. We found that the heater was not enough to keep us warm when it gets cold at night. However, the Airbnb host told us after our stay that when the nights get colder, they do provide a second larger floor heating fan. So definitely bring a long sleeve or thermal shirt or pants as the dome does get cold at night. The dome can accommodate a maximum of 2 adult guests. If you have inquiries about other guests staying or children, contact the Airbnb host first prior to booking. Here's the queen bed with a down duvet and pillow top mattress. The pillow top mattress was soft and bouncy for us, as our personal preference is a soft and firm mattress. Also, the pillows were a little too soft for us as well, so thankfully we brought our own pillows just in case. You have side tables, so you have a side table there and you have a side table over there. I like these hanging lights. They look very pretty. And I like this little artwork here in the middle. I like the gold that's in it. It's a little bit of an abstract work. And then I like this sign that says, "You're exactly where you need to be." What a great way to say, like, hey, you're here in nature and you get to relax. The skylight does provide more lighting in the dome during the day and allowed us to see the stars at night from our bed, which was cool. However, during mid-June, the heat from the sun coming from the skylight made it quite warm in the dome, even though we had air conditioning. More on that later. Further, if you're a sleeper who is sensitive to light, just like me, any light that comes from the skylight during the early morning can be bothersome, especially in mid-June when the sunrise starts at 5:10 in the morning. I found it hard to sleep after sunrise. The Airbnb hosts are aware of this and are looking into options for covering the skylight in the future. So we got this really nice, I like the look of this carpet. I love the colors on it and I like the look. It's got a bit of a bohemian feel for me, if that's the right way to classify it. I really like the look of it. I like the colors because it adds to the lightness of this place. In the dome, we have a table for 2, and I like these chairs. I like these wicker chairs. You can, sit back, relax. You got some nice cushioning going on there. There's an extra blanket there. There's a pillow for lumbar support. We have this beautiful flowers here. I thought this was fake because, that looks fake, right? But actually, these are real. Trust me, there's water in here. These are real. These are not fake. And they're very gorgeous to look at. Got this little tea light in here. I guess this kind of globe vibe to kind of give that night ambiance. We do have some curtains that you can close. Curtains on that side that you can close as well. We are grateful that the hosts have provided air conditioning and a fan inside the geodome, but we found that it wasn't enough to cool the entire dome. Because this mid-June, we experienced temperatures up to 30 degrees Celsius outside, and geodesic domes in general become like greenhouses inside if there isn't a sufficient cooling system available. So it does get very warm in there. The Airbnb hosts are very aware of this, and they added a solar roof fan to suck out that hot air from inside the dome and put it outside, improving airflow. Also, they put a a larger stand-up fan inside the dome as well. So they have this cute little like old school hutch here. Got a teapot there, we got some books here, your wine glasses going on here, we got some regular cups, you got your mugs. We have like 2 dual-walled insulated cups that you could, put cold water in or hot water in. We got some tea going on here. We got a French press in the back there. We also have some instant coffees. We got some Keurig going on here. We got some hot chocolate. They have cutlery for eating and cooking. Here on the left, we have the yoga mats that are available for use. We have body towels, and then this is where you put all that laundry, like the body towels that are done for use, you just put it here. We also got a Bluetooth speaker here, so if you want to listen to music or if you want to watch movies, you have a sound system here that you can use. We love the Sony wireless speaker as it had good enough bass, can go very loud, and it has light effects that go along with whatever music you're playing. There's Wi-Fi offered in the dome, and there is cell phone reception as well. We like the multifunctionality of the headboard and half of the kitchenette. They do have majority of what you need to do cooking and barbecue, so no need to bring the basics unless you have a personal preference. We definitely use the salt, pepper, and olive oil, which was nice not to have to bring. I personally love that a microwave was available. We didn't use it, but if you do, you can just prep all your meals at home or purchase meals to preheat. No need to cook at all. Having the Keurig coffee machine was a plus, and having Folgers coffee pods was such a comforting familiarity for me. We went to Wetaskiwin and bought French vanilla creamer to add to our coffee experience. It was so worth it and allowed us to enjoy our stay more drinking coffee and listening to music in the morning. The fridge and freezer are nice, but if you bring a lot of food, not everything will fit. So you got your kitchen light there, you got your mirror. It was such a convenience having a running water sink with potable water available in hot and cold for washing dishes and brushing teeth. We cannot guarantee what you will get, but you'll definitely get some sort of surprise mini gift / goodie from the host, which was a super nice gesture from the host. For guests who stay 3 nights and more, they will get more mini gifts / goodies from the host. Cheers, darling. That's really good. Nice sparkling beverage.
Very refreshing on a hot day like this.
Oh yeah, very refreshing. Love that carbonation. I definitely got to give a shout out to our host. I really like that they provided these Mana 12-ounce stemless wine tumblers, a way to keep a lot of our drinks cold. And because it's small, we actually put in our coconut milk. I like that the outdoor amenities are private and exclusive to the dome, and these include the following. So we're going from the geodome out here towards the kitchen. So I just want to show you a couple items here. You have the burner, barbecue grill you can use. These are for that. And then you have your pots here, got your pans, and then you got some of your cooking utensils and barbecue utensils. This is a propane heated outdoor shower with potable water. As mentioned, the weather was 30 degrees Celsius during our stay at the dome, and having a hot water shower to wash off the sweat from the day was a big plus. We love the shower head and its multifunctionality, as it has different water dispensing settings and can be shut off if you want to conserve water while you lather your body with soap. To the right of this shower is a picnic table where you can have your lunch, dinner, breakfast. We cooked on the picnic table behind the dome. The scenery from here was quite lovely. I personally love sitting on the picnic table with the red umbrella that was open forever, as it provided good shade. I love that it was behind the geodome for extra privacy for me to do work and for us to cook. Here is a porta potty, and it's pretty clean. So you got your porta potty there, you got a urinal here, you got some toilet paper there, and you also have some hand sanitizer there. Outdoor seating area in front of the dome window. A wood-burning fire pit is available. However, there was a fire ban at the time we stayed, so our host offered us a propane fire pit as another option. Due to the poor air quality and wildfire smoke during our stay, we decided not to use the fire pit or chill too long outside on the outdoor furniture. There is free parking available on the premises. This is the designated parking so far, so you know you're here when you see that sign. Going down, I'm actually going to show you where we parked. So you can already see the top of the dome there, and right out there is just Coal Lake. So this is where we just parked our vehicle here. The views of the dome after sunset looks beautiful, especially with the solar lights on and the color in the sky, creating a pretty night ambiance. The icing on the cake for this Airbnb Geodome has been the kayaking, pickleball court, and wildlife watching available on the property, which made our stay very nature immersive, relaxing, and fun. These recreational activities are sometimes a rarity to find in an Airbnb booking. There are Pipestone Creek Conservation Land trails nearby for avid trail walkers. Sorry for not showing you more of the recreational activities. We really want to show you our experience and go a little bit more in depth on this, so we have a video coming later on what to do in and around this geodome. Please stay tuned. We booked this Airbnb Geodesic dome back in November of the previous year. This was the price at the time for the 3 nights we wanted in mid-June the next year. Keep in mind the price per night, Airbnb service fee, and taxes will vary depending on the month and day of the week you choose, so what we paid may not be what you pay. Overall, the co-hosts Kirsten and Bob were friendly and easy to work with and ask questions. We highly recommend staying at this Geodesic dome to disconnect from a busy life, return to a calm lifestyle, and to engage in mindfulness. We personally will be coming back again to enjoy this place more. Booking information for this Airbnb Geodesic dome can be found in the video description below. If you enjoyed this video, help our channel by hitting the like button, sharing with a friend, and subscribing for more glamping content to come. Check out our blog article here or in the video description below.